A new North Korean map shows a revised depiction of South Korea in what is being seen as Kim Jong-un's further breakaway from reunification goal with the South. The map, reportedly uploaded last week on the Chinese social media, labels administrative districts only for North Korea. The South Korean districts were left blank in a grey area. Now, the new North Korean map labeled its neighbors simply as South Korea, and this is a departure from the previous North Korean practice of labeling Seoul's territories as Puppet Korea. A denounced suggestion that implied that South Korea was not an independent country. Now, the new North Korean map only confirms what its leader Kim Jong-un has been saying and doing recently. In October of 2024, the North Korean leader said that Pyongyang has given up on the long-held idea of unifying Korea by force, and that North Korea is not even conscious of the South Korea's existence. In recent years, the tensions have intensified between the two countries as Pyongyang continues to pursue its UN-sanctioned nuclear and missile programs. The border shared by the two countries has often edged closer to an armed confrontation. Amid these tensions, the long-held Korean unification goal has been pushed even further from reality. Now, in January of 2024, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un told the country's rubber-stamp parliament that South Korea is the country's primary foe. In the same month, North Korea dismantled Monument of National Reunification in the capital, Pyongyang. In October of 2024, North Korea amended its constitution to label the South Korea a hostile state. And in the same month, North Korea destroyed road and rail links with South Korea. Later in December 2024, North Korea reportedly dissolved all official organizations responsible for handling inter-Korean affairs. And this was seen as another leap backward from the reunification goal.
Looking at the fact that the North Korean Foreign Ministry absorbed and integrated all South Korea-related organizations, including the United Front Department, it seems as if North Korea is viewing inter-Korean relations as a subconcept of North Korea-US relations. In that respect, South Korea cannot help but be concerned about the fate of the Korean peninsula being left to North Korea and the United States.
Meanwhile, despite Pyongyang's leap back from the reunification goal, Seoul has not yet abandoned the goal of peaceful unification of the Korean peninsula based on principles of democracy.
The South Korean government will consistently carry on the principle, peaceful unification based on the liberal democratic basic order.
For decades, North Korea had demanded to be reunited with the South, but always on its terms. Now, that is no longer the case. Has Korean Peninsula moved the farthest from reunification goal? And has Kim Jong-un finally given up on his dream of Korean unification?
From breaking news to the day's biggest controversies, shedding light on the world's top headlines, detailed analysis on the stories that matter the most to you. Catch it all on Spotlight at 6 p.m. India time and 12:30 GMT, only on Firstpost.
We're calling the show Vantage. We hope you like what we put together for you. Touted as the minimum defense from that video. India's neighbors were the first to send the special edition of Vantage live from the White House throughout this week. Yes, Hindu Mandir we're on our way to Tel Aviv. Measure, but it's also the perfect way to drive.
I don't think that
Prime Minister of Bhutan, Sherin Tagwe. Welcome to
60% of the world's
office. Prime Minister Modi did the iron.
We were actually
What are you doing? How do you like? It's been 1 year since that meeting. Iron bars separate you from the outside. Out the vote efforts. Trump had, it says, and at $4.3 trillion. 300 billion by 2030. That's what we need to tackle climate change.